official number on the crowd yet, but I can confidently say it is more than 25,381, which is the largest crowd that the Chargers have drawn this year in LA.
Ouch. These CBS Sports announcers taking a little time to take a shot at the Chargers during the Aztecs Boise game. The game drawing 49,053 fans. The issue with the Aztecs is they're playing like the Chargers when they face the Broncos. And the issue is being ranked in the top 25 for many schools is that you'll get everyone's best game week in, week out. San Diego State comes out hitting hard to make a statement. Ronnie Lakalaka puts C.T. Thomas out of the game with this hit. The defense is playing well. The issue, again, issues. Special teams. The Broncos' Brandon Hecklin fielding the punt at the 47, and he goes 53 yards for a touchdown. While Christian Chapman can't hang on to the ball, Durant Miles forcing the fumble. Watch Kikala Kaniho scoop and score. Boise with 14 points and just 14 yards of total offense. They finally get the offense on track late in the half. Bryce Rippon to Jake Rowe for a 21-0 lead, while the Aztecs have just 80 yards of total offense on 7 possessions in the first 30 minutes. Chapman sacked 5 times in the half as they're up 21-0 at the break. ESPN projecting Boise's win probability 95%. The Aztecs finally find the end zone. Chapman deep to Fred Trevelyan. He breaks a tackle and races 89 yards for the score, cutting the lead to 14. Aztecs not done climbing back in this one. Rashad Penny's longest run of the night goes for 6, cutting the lead to 14. And, well, right now, San Diego State is down 31-14. They have the ball, but time is running out. The USD Toreros are also in action, facing a Pioneer League rival, Morehead State. Torero freshman Emilio Martinez with a career-high 3 touchdowns, including his 20-yard score in the first quarter. That would make it 14-0. Still in the first, USD opens the playbook with a reverse pitch that results in a 31-yard touchdown pass from Anthony Lawrence to Zach Holland. That would make it 28-0. Second quarter now, and the Eagles' Saeed Kanu flagged for targeting Torero Ross Dwelly on the completion, and the rule, Kanu, ejected from the game. USD's Joseph Abindo with a touchdown, 101 yards on the ground, including a 49-yard touchdown run in the third that we will watch. As I tell you, the Toreros cruise to the 56-27 win.
It's definitely a great feeling, and it does some wonders for my confidence. But I mean, it's something that I knew I had in me already. It's just, going out and showing it now. So, I mean, now I've set a higher expectation for myself. I'm ready to push myself more.
Several former San Diego Prep stars on display as Stanford hosts Oregon. Look at the bunny run. Yeah, and look at Braxton Burmeister run, finding the end zone for their first score of the day for the Ducks, but follows it up with throwing interceptions to 2004 Silver Pigskin finalist Quentin Meeks of Del Norte, and student athlete spotlight honoree Casey Toohill out of Cathedral. And get that bunny off the field is a lot more entertaining than the game is, as right now score is 35-7 Stanford. More Pac-12 action in LA. USC hosting Utah late in the fourth. The Trojans, Ronald Jones, look at this, flipping into the end zone for his 13th straight game with a touchdown. The Utes charge back down the field where the Troy Williams dive makes it 28-27. They go for the win, and watch what happens. Mr. Williams can't find the end zone. USC escapes with the 1-point win. Now, we have a new leader for Catch of the Year in the Ole Miss and Vanderbilt game. Watch DK Metcalf of the Rebels use his head and someone else's as he makes the grab there. Ole Miss goes on to beat Vandy. We get it one more time, the final 57-35. On the JUCO football front, Grossmont hosting a Fullerton. Pick this one up in the fourth quarter. Grossmont quarterback and former Oceanside Pirate Josh Harris hands off to Valhalla Norseman Jerome Johnson III as he goes for 20. Then it's Harris to Jerome Johnson III for a 5-yard touchdown, as that would be their 6, good for 9 points. Minutes later, Fullerton's Johnny Fueto gives it to Caleb Johnson. He goes 33 yards for first. And then it's Fueto to Caleb Johnson for the touchdown. Folks, no joke, this is not a misprint. The Hornets win it 78-9. They're now 6-0. Grossmont 2-4. 33 games on Friday night. Another one tonight when Bishops hosts Orange Glen in a non-league matchup. Now, did you miss the PPR? You can catch the replay tonight at 11:30. Here's also a recap of what you may have missed on the 65-minute extravaganza.
Hey, move out of the way. We're trying to get to the diner. Come on.
We're trying to get home, Johnny.
You have a curfew? What a square.
Yeah, 10:30. Because BP yours starts at 10:30. Didn't you?
Bottle of red and some llama beans. Week 8 of the Prep Pigskin Report is about to begin.
3, 2, 1. Your announcement, please.
University of Arizona.
Here we are on PPR.
It's time to ring the bell.
Friday nights are with this one.
And Bo Nelson finds Benja O'Brien, folks, in overtime.
Looks like he almost goes down, but he gets it to Shamar Green, and he takes it in for a 17-yard touchdown.
It's a block downfield from the king. That would be Chris Brown. But it's not always like that. It's the pass intercepted by Skinner.
So I was like playing Mario, man, you know, doo-doo-doo.
Some Saturday action where the Bishop's Knight taking on Orange Glen. First quarter, the Knights' Jeffrey Jackson finds his brother Jacob for the 30-yard touchdown. Bishop goes up 8-0. Then later in the first, it's Mr. Mooney. Moses Mooney with the 7-yard scamper into the end, so that would give him a 16-0 lead. Second quarter, it's Jackson with the 59-yard punt return for the score as we watch him run. Know this, Bishop's still undefeated. Pretty darn good. It's likely going to be them and Ramona or them and Lincoln in D2. The final is won 59-7. Well, Saturday morning at MCRD, the nation's finest are guiding civilians in the 16th annual Boot Camp Challenge. Former 4-time Afghanistan and Iraq war veteran and our former Armored Ranger turned ASR photographer Jose Martinez was there, embedded in the action.
Let's go! Run! Pass him up! Let's go! Get over the log! Let's go! Get to the set! Get over the Pass!
That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. 50 years old, and this is my first one. Loved it.
Absolutely amazing. Coming back next year to do it again. It was actually my first boot camp challenge, and I enjoyed it with these lovely ladies from Stroller Warriors. It was pretty awesome.
Served in '97, so it was a great experience for me. Enjoyed it, and it reminded me a lot of things. I brought my kids with me, and it was fun for them too.
We went into the log hurdles, and the Marines were like screaming at us. It was a unique experience.
I think the drill instructors were more scary than the obstacles, so they kept me moving, and I was never doing it fast enough for their taste, so I kept thinking, okay, that was the last one, and there was still one more waiting for me.
Oh, it was tough, very tough. They were yelling at you, you were going over logs, you were going over walls, but it was fun.
It was intense, it was awesome though, just thinking about what the Marines actually do, you know? Real life, it's crazy.
I feel like as long as you have the mindset where you can like zone out of them yelling at you and just get stuff done, it's pretty easy.
All right, the Gulls hosting the Texas Stars at Valley View Casino Center. First fight of the season. Honors go to Scott Sabarin as Alex Dosty gets it started for the Gulls with an unassisted 5 minutes into the first period. Second period, and it's Cal Casilla with the assist and Mike Aliambas with the score, make it 3-1. San Diego Gulls win at the final 5-1.
It's incredible just to play my first game here in San Diego. The crowd is awesome, and to score my first game in my first game in the first period was just special. And I mean, I'll remember that the rest of my day. Like everybody said it, right? The crowd is incredible, and we want to win at home for the fans. And I mean, it was important for the weekend.
The schedule's light right now, and we're having the 2 at home. We definitely wanted to get one just to, really reward our fans with how hard they support us. It's such an inspiring building, and with the schedule being light, we don't play again until Friday. That's a long week living with 2 losses, so it's good to get the split, and we'll do our best to be better the next time we're at home.